Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I do apologize for this video. When putting the videos on my computer, I realized that the camera did not record any audio. We're unsure why it didn't record any audio. It could be maybe from the rain. We're not real sure, but every video I took with the camera this day, nothing got recorded for the sound. So we'll do a voiceover. I'll throw some music in the background for some trail riding, but we will see how it goes. Hopefully it's okay for you guys to listen to me talk, but I'll do my best. So for this video, we are at AOAA. We are here for 2 days. So we're here this Saturday, and then we are here tomorrow for Sunday. So we'll get into who's with us today. We have Craig in the 900S. This is a 2017. We have Rodney in his Yamaha R-Max. Looks very shiny. It's all the rain. He just put on some new makeshift fenders, so we'll see how those work for the day. We'll move over here. We got David. He is on his 850 Highlander Polaris Sportsman. You saw him in our Lost Trails video, so we're glad to have him back. We also have Bernie and Tammy in their XP 1000. This is a 2021. We have a new member joining us today for the first time. This is Greg. He has a Polaris Razor Trail. It's the 50-inch model. I think he said it was a 2023. And then we got me and Sterling in our 2024 Turbo R. Then who do we got next? I believe we do have someone else joining us for the first time. They are in a general, I believe. So you'll see them in the video then. And then of course we got the girls on their quads. They're still on the trailer at this point in time. But we are gonna head out to the west side and pretty much spend the whole day out there. We'll see how the weather holds off. But hopefully we'll find something and we'll bring you guys back for the ride. So just to show you, we're on the west side of the park. So AOA has a west side and an east side. So like I said, as you can tell, it's been raining. They've gotten a whole bunch of rain the night before, and it just continued to go into this morning. So we're just riding around on the west side. Right now we are doing the outside loop. They have a bunch of different like trails that you can follow. They're all marked. Some are scenic trails, some are a couple miles long, some are 10 miles long. We're just decided to go towards the outside just to kind of cruise around. At times it did start pouring pretty bad, and we don't have a windshield, but everyone else did. So us and the girls, we got pretty wet, but it was still an okay day. We were able to stay dry most part. The sun does come out eventually later on in the video, but we'll just continue driving around here and we'll take you guys along for the ride. This section here is pretty much, it's called like the power line section on the west side. So if you go all the way down, eventually there will be a dead end, so you just turn around. So at this point we just turned around, we're coming back so you can see kind of our line. We just continue to work our way through and just enjoying the day. So for this part of the video, we made our way out to the sands. This is one area that we like to go out to. When it does rain a lot, if they get a lot of rain for the week, this area does flood. So the section that you see Bella going through right now, it's pretty shallow. At times it has been a lot deeper than what it is currently. But it's always a fun time. All the way, if you go way past this whole area, there's some sand hill climbs and there's like a lake off to the right hand side. But our group likes to come to this area and play around with it. It's definitely wide open, so on a nice sunny day you could throw a drone up to videotape. On a hot day it's fun to just go through the water and stuff like that. You can watch previous videos of ours. You see us playing around in this area a lot. For this part, Bray really likes to play in the mud. You see her a lot in our videos, just ball hauling through the mud. She tries doing two-wheel drives. Sometimes she'll go in high, sometimes she'll go in four, but she likes this one section. Last season she got stuck in the same section pretty good and had to get wedged out. So every time we come back here, she always wants to test the waters. As she says all the time, the dirtier the better. We've come to know that David from our Lost Trails video, when he joined us, this man definitely also likes water and mud. He was hitting all the mud holes at Lost Trails when we met with him, and then once we got to this section, him and Bray were definitely tag teaming it up and going through all the water holes. So on this time, Bray was going to go through, and then David was also going to follow. He does have pretty decent mud tires on his quad, so you definitely see the water splashing and mud flying when he's riding through. After we left the sands area, we headed out to what's on the map. It's called Heart Lake. So if you view this area from a sky view, the lake's supposed to look like a heart pretty much. It's a pretty cool place. We like to go check out this area a few times because this area does flood a lot. The one year we came down here and we actually could not get through this section that you're seeing right now due to, one, it was flooded, but two, the trees were all gnawed off by beavers. As you can tell, you can see some of these branches laying down. If you got a good look at it, you can see a point. So there are dams, there are beaver dams that are in this area, and those suckers do flood the area pretty well. That sometimes it's unpassable. So far right now, it's actually not that bad. It is flooded a little bit, but you can get through it. So we like always coming through here. On a nice day, you can eat lunch by the lake and just kind of hang out. It's actually a really nice area. It's quiet. It's a good resting spot. So this is what kind of looks like right now. When it's not flooded, you can definitely see the trail a lot better. But right now, it's not too bad. So we'll just keep running through this and you'll see us come up by the lake. Okay, so right now we are at an area that we like to call the party pit. This section here, it can get pretty muddy. Right now it's pretty shallow, but it's right off of Trail 123. We were just hanging out here and Bernie and Tammy actually found this rutted out little hill climb type thing. They did go up it before, but we were on the other side of the water area. So we drove up here, came up, and I got Bernie to do it again so we can get it on film. It was a pretty cool little rutted area. There is a stone kind of in the way, in the rut, to kind of make it a little off camber. But it was pretty fun to go up. We do get a bunch of other people to get it. I know Sterling does it again. We got Rodney to do it, and we actually get Greg to do it in the trail, Polaris Trail. So we just kind of hang out here for a little bit and just watch everyone go up. Right here we get Rodney to come up and try it out. He doesn't really do much of these hard stuff or off camber, but we told him we think he can get it. And by the way he makes up this little rut area, he made it look so easy. No trouble in a world. Easy peasy for Rodney and that Armax. Here we get Sterling to come back around and try it again. This way we can get it on film. First time we did it, I was actually inside, but I didn't film. So we didn't really get any footage from the outside purpose of this run. So had him come around, redo it, so this time we can get him on camera. He made that look pretty easy as well. Here we're getting Greg in his Polaris 900 trail to do the same one. At first he does clear that rock right there, but then his back end of his skid plate kind of gets hung up on it. So pretty much he just kept trying for a little bit until we got him to back down some. It's pretty much the only thing that was really holding him up. He gives it a little bit of a bump and makes it over. And then the rest of the way wasn't too bad. He did well with that. So now, since Craig watched everyone else did this hill climb, he decided that he wanted to be part of the action as well. I don't blame him. So he comes along with his 900S. He takes the high road a little bit more than what everyone else, so he got hung up there where the rock is in the rut. It kind of forms like almost a little ledge. So at this point right now, Bella's right next to me, kind of spotting Craig and giving him some pointers. And then he makes it over that and kicks up some mud and dirt and zooms out of there like he does. So this section here, Sterling and myself just came down this hill. I think it is 141. It's a blue trail. We've done this trail before going up it, which was actually pretty cool. So you can check that. That's in one of our videos from last year. But so, because we do have a bunch of people that we weren't sure how they would like going up it. So we decided to come down it because it's a lot easier, but still can have a little bit of a challenge. It's even a challenge to walk up it because of it being so muddy. I kept slipping here. But it's a pretty cool, there's a little bits of ruts right here, but up where Sterling is climbing up, there's some rocks. There's actually two pathways that you could take. You could take the one that's to the left right there, or the one that's to the right. So the one that's on the right has more of a drop-off ledge from a rock. It's not too bad, but if you don't have a lot of clearance, you're definitely gonna scrape against the rocks coming down. Now going up it, it's a different story. Off to the left, it kind of tapers down, so it's probably a lot smoother, but all our guys decided to go to the right, of course. So pretty much we're just gonna get everyone down. We got the girls coming down on the quads first. So Sterling and Craig and Bernie help the girls down, because once you get to this section right here where the rocks are, that's the only like really hard section of this part of the trail, coming down it wise at least. And then we'll get the rest of the side-by-sides. So as you watch, just see how each person does it different. Each machine handles the rocks differently, but it was still a cool trail to do. This part here was pretty funny when Bella was coming down and Craig was kind of guiding her from the backside. He was kind of just like hanging on her hitch plate part and kind of just like slid down with her. Now we got Bray coming down on her 450. I didn't mention it in the beginning of the video, but both girls have 450 Sportsmans. Now we'll get Rodney coming down in his R-Max. This machine did pretty well going over the rocks. He has just enough clearance, but he didn't really bottom out or anything like that. And here we have Greg coming down in his 900 trail. He just said that he put bigger tires on it and wanted to come out to AOA on this day and ride with a group because he wanted to try it out. He wanted to see if he had any more ground clearance. And overall, he did pretty well with the rocks that we did send him on. In this machine, this is Dwayne in his two-seater Polaris General. They were behind a couple trucks in the beginning of this video, so I couldn't pinpoint of where their machine was. And we didn't really film much outside of the cab, so this was the perfect opportunity to get some footage of him. He did pretty well coming down these rocks and only got a little sketchy. Good job, Dwayne. So now we just got to get Craig and Bernie. So they got to run all the way back up there. Up next, we do have David coming down. I'm not sure what year his high lifter is. But he also does have a 900 trail side by side. But he decided to take the quad out today. And here comes Craig in his 900S. He just works his way right around him. And then, last but not least, we'll have Bernie and Tammy bringing up the rear of the group. They have 30-inch crawlers on their machine. They do have the high clearance A-arms. I believe they have high clearance rears too, but I'm not sure, positive. Yes, they do. Okay, so after we all made it down that hill, we just pretty much followed the bootlegger trail on the west side, which just follows the ridge, and then it just kind of loops back around, and you come right back to the main entrance across the road, and you come back to the parking lot. The sun finally did come out, as you can tell by the sky. It's a little cloudy, but it is a lot sunnier, and it's definitely warmer. But we pretty much ended the video here. I do apologize again that there is no audio. Not sure why it did not record, but we are here the next day, so check out our next video. I do want to say thanks to all of our sponsors, all of our supporters. I'll put all our sponsors up in the description right here, and they're in our description. But see you guys next time.